What am I supposed to do again? Ah, god damn it, I don't have water, wait. 잠깐나! Oh my. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, I got the aqua, okay? Oh shit, that's hot. Okay, I drank some aqua. Fuck, I put boiling hot water, but I didn't put enough cold water to counterbalance, and now it's like mostly hot. So goddamn. I gotta wait for it to cool down. But I also got some instant noodles. Who is it? It's Kyle Hyde. Oh, Mr. Hyde. You said 4 o'clock, right? Care to open the door? I've got something really important that we need to talk about. I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. I'm a little busy at the moment. Could we continue the chat from this morning another time? Are you serious? Now isn't a very good time. Please, come back later. Now what? Maybe I should just head back upstairs and try again later. What? What the fuck? Dude, I was finally gonna get answers from her to solve this whole mystery, and she's like, no, I'm sorry. Mr. Hyde. Who? Great, now Frank wants me. I've been looking for you. I thought we were meeting later. What do you want? You were in Dylan's room earlier, am I right? Yeah, he looked quite agitated when he left. May I ask what happened in there? He's gone. He cut his losses and left. He left? As it turns out, he's on Niall's payroll. Once I managed to get that out of him, he fled. It's all slotting into place. Looks like it's true about him being the person Niall sent here then. It seems my instincts haven't let me down at all. Damn, everyone in this building is connected. Actually, there's like 2 people that aren't really connected, but are just used. Delicious. Did you suspect Dylan? In a manner of speaking. Did you manage to uncover something about Dylan then? Not directly, but I noticed how defensive he was. So what put you on to him? There was something strange about him. Something he just couldn't hide. Kind of like a smell that can only be picked up by seasoned detectives like me. Guess he set off your detective's instinct. Yes, you could say that. I noticed that his movements seemed deliberate, and they were done to match hers. Hers? Yes, Mrs. Patrice, of course. When you understand what kind of woman she is, as I do, you would appreciate that Dylan's movements are rather suspicious. That was the motivation behind me wanting to investigate where he was frequenting. Oh shit. What kind of woman do you think Mrs. Patrice is? Oh course, I had my own information on her, but after hearing yours, I deduced that Miss Patrice is quite clearly the wife of a villain. Her late husband, George Patrice, was a close friend of Michael McGrath. Hey EXO, what's up? The one-time owner of Hotel Cape West. He also just happened to be the prime suspect in the murder of Kathy McGrath. You told me that you were able to have a conversation with Michael's son. I would think that he would have told you then that he had marked a certain individual as Kathy's murderer. And that individual was George Patrice. Precisely. Hey Rookie, what's up? What? How are you gonna exercise while you watch? What? What are you gonna do for exercise? I don't have my gray hair today. It went back to black. Well, I have to wait for my hair to dry. It's like wet. Put it on a TV. Oh, precisely. What kind of exercise are you gonna do? Are you gonna do like weightlifting and stuff like that? This was the same conclusion that the first detective on the case came to. So George Patrice was the #1 suspect, huh? That's what the detective in the charge of the original case thought, at least. At the time of the victim's death, he was absent from the party and without an alibi. Conveniently for him, though, his wife, Margaret, provided him with an alibi later on. Do you believe he was responsible for the murder? I must admit, I do. I see. Not only that, I also firmly believe that he knew the whereabouts of the missing Scarlet Star. What? And if Niall had been using Dylan to watch Mrs. Patrice, then there's no doubt. Let me get this straight. Earlier you said that there was only one person who knew where the Scarlet Star was, and that person was the hotel manager Michael McGrath. Why then would you say that George Patrice knew? Oh. I can't do any push-ups. I can do squats. But I can't do push-ups. Rookie, do you realize that I don't have like my gray hair anymore? I'm sorry. It was a wig all this time. I meant that McGrath was the only person working at the hotel who knew. Thanks! I just decided that I wanted to show you guys my big forehead because the bigger the forehead, the bigger the brain, right? Okay. When my hair like dries up later on, I have a pink wig that I can put on. It's just that my hair's wet and I don't want to get like, I don't want to put on a wig with wet hair. That's kind of gross. But when we were talking about George Patrice, Condor's ringleader, well, I find it hard to believe he didn't know all there was to know. There's something more I have to say about the Scarlet Star, though. Where was Dylan frequenting? The 4th floor and the basement. Vacant rooms, too. He also tended to enter other tenants' room, insisting he was merely doing maintenance. I can't tell you how many times I spotted him leaving 306, for example. It goes without saying that he would enter Mrs. Patrice's room as well. What do you think he was up to? Monitoring and information gathering, all to find clues to locate the Scarlet Star. He was looking for it? So Dylan knew about it too? They let some underling know about the Scarlet Star. What else do you know? I had intended to talk about that in the cafe. Come on. You've mentioned this much. I think you need to tell me everything. You're very persuasive, Mr. Hyde. This is how I see it. Michael McGrath was in possession of the Scarlet Star. But when his wife was killed off, he naturally became frightened. And hid it where nobody else would be able to find it. You mean Like in a building that used to be a hotel? Indeed. And I'm positive that he left some sort of means to locate it again later on. He must have figured that at some point somebody would try to obtain the Scarlet Star. Wait, if he hit it... Old hair? Yes! Yes! I went back. I don't have my wig on because I just took a shower, so my hair is kind of wet. I'll put on my wig when my hair is dried. I don't want to put on a wig with like wet hair. What? Why would you request that? Oh, fuck. Okay. Everybody cover your ears. I'm sorry about this, but like someone requested a wooga. Cover your ears. Okay? This is a warning. Okay, I just said someone, but it's EXO that redeemed it. I didn't want to call you out like that, but I knew fine. Okay, I called you out. It's EXO. EXO redeemed it. He thought that someone would come looking for it? Yes, the same people that knew the truth behind his disappearance. But who are those people? Condor, ringleader George Patrice and his wife Margaret. Mike Porter and Peter Rivet, too. Naturally, Niall would have been aware as well. I did, Captain Corvo! Mike and Peter were part of Mary's family. The only ones to survive up until the present day are Mrs. Patrice and the Niall. Out of all the people who knew the truth behind how the Scarlet Star disappeared, only Mrs. Patrice and Niall are left. Hold on. Frank, there's one more person who knew about the disappearance of the Scarlet Star. There is? You! You know exactly how it came to be missing, don't you? If you don't come clean now, this conversation is over! First set done. First set of what? What did you do? Squats or push-ups? Fine. Have it your way. The reason I've been looking into the events of this building's past is to restore a certain reputation. He wants to restore his own reputation because Hugh Speck ruined him back in the day. Whose reputation needs restoring? Mine, of course. Yours? Oh shit, damn. I can't believe you're able to do push-ups at all. I can't do it. My dog don't like my mom. My dog don't like my mom. My mom's like, you want me to carry you? My dog's just like. Oh, I worked out for like the first year after high school and then I gave up. 25 years ago, I was part of the investigation into Condor, Mr. Hyde. During this investigation, I learned something about Hotel Cape West. I found out that this was where Condor conducted their fencing of stolen jewelry. Soon after that, an internal investigation took place and I was removed from the case. I believe I was the victim of a conspiracy perpetrated by a certain person. What kind of conspiracy? Oh my god, yeah, she's like hanging on to my dad right now. What? What the fuck? It was a plot to remove the person poised to unveil the truth about Condor. Not only did he ruin my good name, but he also deepened his allegiance with Niall. This person, the one who orchestrated the conspiracy. Wait, the person who ruined him was Hugh Speck, but he's an electoral candidate right now. Wait, he can't be the person that's got connections with Niall, right? Are you talking about mayoral candidate Hugh Speck? What the fuck? He rants incessantly about crushing crime, which got him into the world of politics. But the truth is, it's all a front. He doesn't mean a word of it. I'll tell you now. My ultimate aim is to bring him and his corruption down. If I can do that, I have no doubt my reputation will be restored. Oh. Hey, Adaweo, what's up? Okay, you just missed the biggest development. Surprise, surprise. Hugh Speck, the mayoral candidate, the electoral candidate, he's actually a crook. He's in cahoots with the Nile crime syndicate, and he's got like this whole front where he's like, oh, I'm gonna actually like take down the crime syndicate. Hey, Knight, what's up? Hey, Rudy. And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take down the crime syndicate, but the whole thing was set up by him. He's actually the crime syndicate's like LAPD informant. So this whole time he is preventing the LAPD from solving any of these crimes that like these accidents that keep happening that kill people. Mr. Hyde, listen to me. I must sound like some dodgering old fool. I was once just a plain and simple detective who wanted for nothing. When I was younger, I was bad-tempered and eager to prove myself. Even though I didn't conform with the norm, I did my job and fought for justice. Then that man and his damned internal investigation stripped me of everything. And all of a sudden, I was just a cog in the machine working behind a desk. But there was one thing they couldn't take away from me, and that was my pride. I quit my job and vowed to uncover the truth behind what happened. Let me get this straight. Your reason for searching for dirt on Hugh Speck is to try and expose the link between Nile and the LAPD? Exactly. I'm positive, Mr. Hyde, that the Scarlet Star lays hidden somewhere in this building. If I can only find it. I know it will prove to be an invaluable piece of evidence. Michael McGrath definitely left some sort of clue behind before he died. Something that will enable me to finish what I've been trying to do all these years. Well, then you better stay on the stream and watch if you want that awooga. So, you've been trying to find some sort of clue up on the 4th floor? Yes. But all my efforts appear to have been in vain. I've not found a thing. There's always a chance that somebody's got to it before me and moved it, though. Moved it? That reminds me. Didn't Dylan say something? It's Miriam, that woman Patrice, of course. Patrice especially. I'm sure she's hiding something in her room. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. If you watched her like I have, Mr. Hyde. Yeah? What are you thinking about? Would I be wrong if I suspected of you knowing something? Perhaps something about the place Michael McGrath hid that clue? Dream on. If I knew something about that, you think I'd still be gassing you? Then forgive me. It's just that the look on your face made me think so. Yeah, he was. He was there for that. I made the Wooga points more expensive because doing it all the time like that is ruining my voice, and yeah, and I started having like problems with my voice, so I didn't want to kill my voice too much. You must tell me if you know something. Steady on, Granddad. That tone will get you nowhere. I told you I don't know anything. You're lying. I know it. Look, when I say I don't know, it means I don't know. You can't trick me, Mr. Hyde. You know something and there's no denying it. Now tell me what it is! Hey, keep bawling like that and you'll draw a crowd. Is that what you want? Why are you so agitated all of a sudden anyway? I'm not agitated at all. I just needed to be sure you weren't attempting to hide anything from me. You tagged me in a what? Oh. 'Cause my dog is a dog, okay? My dog is a real dog. You're not gonna have 2K. You're not gonna have 2K. No way. You ain't gonna be able to have that 2K. trying to force it out of me, huh? Well, Mr. Hyde, since we appear to have exhausted this line of conversation, I see no need to meet in the cafe after all. I assume you agree. Well then, I'll be going. No, I'm gonna finish this game tonight. Guess he won't give up until he's found Michael McGrath's secret. What the fuck? Didn't he just... Mr. Hyde, can you spare a moment? What now? I thought we said all we needed to say to each other. I wanted to apologize for how I acted just now. I didn't intend to make you angry. It's just like you said. I am looking for some kind of evidence on Hugh Speck, and that's why I need to find what Michael McGrath left behind. I was curious to see what we could turn up if we put our minds together. Do you have any idea where it might be hidden? Yes. I'm sure it's in one of two places. Either the 4th floor, in a place I haven't checked yet, or inside Mrs. Patrice's room. In Meg's room? Yes. There's a very high likelihood that something is hidden in there. I hope you might have already discovered something on one of your visits there. But since it appears you haven't, come on, spit it out. What do you want to say? If you've got something you want to say, I'd rather you just said it. Very well, I will. Would you willing to team up with me so we can search Mrs. Patrice's room? Seriously? You're the only one who I can talk to candidly about regarding this. Oh my god. So you are hell bent on getting that 2K to ruin my voice, huh? Let's say I agree. How are you proposing we go about searching her place? My plan is to ask her to meet me in the cafe where I'll keep her talking for an hour or so, during which time you can take a thorough look around her room. And the small matter of a key, don't you worry about that. I'll see that she leaves the door unlocked. You can leave that side of the operation to me. Does Mags know you've been looking into Condor? I doubt it. Mr. Hyde, as far as I can tell, she suspects nothing. I'm sure you're just as eager to have a closer look around her room as I am, Mr. Hyde. Am I right? You might be. Then it's settled. I'll go and ask her to join me in the cafe. As soon as she's left her room and come with me to the cafe, you should go inside. What you're looking for is... Yeah, I know. You want me to find something left behind by Michael McGrath. Precisely. Once you're done with your search, come to the cafe. We can discuss what you find after you arrive. Yeah, got it. Loud and clear. Then, we'll regroup there. Damn, he's got a plan already. I can't even do that many squats. Goddamn. You know what makes me tired? Playing a couple games of Just Dance. That gets me going. I don't know how he did it, but the door's unlocked. Rifle through Meg's room for clues is now in effect. Oh fuck, better save. Hey Pigflo! What's up? Thanks for the follow, Pigflo! Your legs keep shaking as you get up. Bruh, I can't even do what, like, I can't do any push-ups at all, but I can do at least like 30 squats, I think. What should I be looking at? Maybe I have to look in her bedroom? Her bedroom. I'd better search here too. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. Hydrate. What's this? Looks like a piece of paper. It's got something written on it, alright, but the lower part's missing. Beginning reads, "We know everything. Leave this apartment and its secrets immediately. Niall doesn't forget and still bears a grudge against the wife of George Patrice." This is part of a threatening letter. It reminds me, Meg said something when she received that package. I have my reasons for jumping to such conclusions, especially with a threat like this. I thought it was somebody's idea of a joke at first and tore it up. But when I saw the lack of a sender on that package just now, the contents of this letter came back to me in a flash. Posture check! God damn! I didn't even know I was slouching! Oh shit! This must be the missing piece of the letter she showed me from before. So the sender was Niall. Come on! Oh fuck. What else am I supposed to look through here? Maybe her dress? Oh! Wait, there's nothing in here! What? The hell is this? Maybe I should open it up and take a look. Ooh. It's a box. Wonder what's inside this thing. It's got the corn door symbol! Oh, it's this! A music box. Wait, there's something stuck on the drum. Looks like a key? What's a key doing here? Yo, what the fuck? How do I get the key out? Oh! Okay, wait. What? Fuck, I just missed it. How do I get the key out? Highlight my message. Hey! Wait, what message did you highlight? Music stopped. The hell am I supposed to do? Think! I don't know what to do! Oh, dude, you're always supposed to do cardio first. Cardio first and then everything else afterwards. Okay, now what? I d What? Oh, you can't. What are you gonna buy me? More cup noodles? Okay, wait. Fuck. You want cup noodle? You should get the ramen cup noodle. Did you know that they have a ramen flavor cup noodle? Oh my god, amazing. Fuck, I gotta tap. Oh, there we go. There we go, I got it! Yeah, there's a instant noodle flavored ramen. Got it. What could this key be for? Hmm? The key has a condor mark on it. I take the condor key. Is that all that I need? Okay, give me a sec. Well, I don't have to send you the picture. You can just see it. Right there. Can you see? Tonkotsu ramen, right there. That shit's delicious. Ah! Ah! I just hit my knee on my table. What? What? What do you want? You want to sit with me? Up! Up! Come here! Come here, baby! Baby, come here! No, come here! You love me, huh? You love me? Up! Oh! 佢自己跳，我捧佢少少，佢自己跳上嚟。My dog loves me, right, doggo? You can't tell? Okay, I'll take a picture for you. You're such a cuddly little baby. I love my baby. You're so cutie, patootie. Why would you? Okay, just because you don't shower for a few days doesn't mean you're gonna stink, right? Well, the only thing that I could get from this was the key. Yeah, there's like nothing else. No. Okay. Huh? Max, damn, if she saw me coming out of her room, my ass would have been grass. Mr. Hyde, I apologize for before. Don't worry about it. Maybe we can chat again sometime later. As long as that's okay with you. No problem. Okay, good. Now I must be going. Oh shit. I was so close to getting caught. 望住爸爸。你想去爸爸？哦，OK OK，Go 爸爸。An exaggeration. Ah, Mr. Hyde. How'd it go? I managed to have a pretty good look around while you kept her busy. Problem is, I didn't find anything left behind by Michael in there. I see. It wasn't a total waste of time, though. I found this. What have you got? A key with a condor mark on it. A key with a condor mark? Give it here, Mr. Hyde. You should try avoiding to go any further in this investigation. What? Not this again. Why should I stop? And who gave you the right to order me around? I beg your pardon? Sorry to disappoint you, but I've got plenty of things I still want to investigate. I have a feeling this key's gonna open more than simply a door. If I'm lucky, it might even reveal some of the secrets around here. Are you trying to tell me you intend to return to the 4th floor to search? Damn right. Then I'll tell you again. Stop your investigation. There's no need to waste your time up there. I've searched it through thoroughly enough. Just because you haven't managed to find anything doesn't mean I won't. I've got a feeling I'm gonna get lucky up there. Now you listen to me! Oh, what the hell? It's no use talking to you. Do whatever you like. I'll be on my way. Hold it, Frank. I did do my raids today, okay? You can check the raid log. I did it today. What did you do and what did you and Megs talk about here? It was nothing important. We just took the opportunity to do a spot of complaining. Did Dylan come up during the conversation at all? It seems she was already aware of him leaving. But she's got no idea that he's with Niall. I see. Anyway, I must be going. Frank gets all hot under the collar whenever the subject of the 4th floor comes up. Oh, it's Tony! Yo! Didn't think you and Old Man Raver would be the sort to sit down together for drinks? Yeah. Well, we had things to discuss. Yeah, you missed that too. Okay. So Dylan is actually an informant for the Nile. So he was working for the Nile and he was like, I went into his room and I searched his room, and that's when I found out that he was spying for Niall he was spying on Mary and Mrs. Patrice for the Nile. And Mrs. Patrice is actually the wife of a killer. So, cause Mrs. Patrice's husband killed Kathy McGrath in this hotel 13 years ago, and this hotel was like a sting operation for Condor, which is which is like a smaller black crime syndicate that's connected with Nile. Oh my god, it's like a spider web. I know, isn't this interesting? Like, holy shit! Hey, you're not trying to keep secrets from me now, are you? Oh, by the way, since we're nearing the end, a lot of like answers are coming up. So if you miss something, that's not you. And why would I want to do that? No reason, I guess. Anyway, I need to tell you something, Hyde. Tell me what? It's about Betty. Don't know how to explain it, but it seems I've been given a second chance. You don't say. She told me she thinks I've changed. For the better, too. And she wants to stick with me from now on. Sounds like you're onto a winner there. Good job. What I'm trying to say is that I owe it all to you, man. To me? What the hell did I do? If you hadn't been around, I would have stuck to drowning my sorrows going nowhere. And then, how would I have gotten with Betty? I owe you one, man. Seriously. Tony, before you say anything, I want to find a way to show my gratitude. Anything you want. Consider it done. Just say the word. Easy, Tony. You don't want to start making promises you can't keep now, do you? Give me a chance here, man. We don't have much time left in this old place, you know? I really don't want to leave without having the chance to pay you back. If you think of some way I can help out, just give me a shout. Okay, I'll think about it. Say, Tony, Are you still short on cash? I had a feeling you'd ask that. Do you really need me to answer? There's no way I'm gonna turn from rags to riches overnight, you know? What if I told you I knew a way to make big bucks in no time? I'd say you better tell me what you have in mind. So you're interested? Just tell me what the deal is first. You gotta promise me you're not going to spread this around, though. Truth is, there's a precious jewel hidden somewhere on the 4th floor. A jewel? On the 4th floor? Are you talking about this place, right? Sure I am. It's known as the Scarlet Star. It went missing 25 years ago. I only heard about it by chance. But what I heard seems to suggest that it's hidden right here in this apartment building. Say no more, man! I'm in! Let me guess. Plan is to get the thing before we have to clear out, right? Got it in one, Tony. Far out. I think it's fair to warn you, though. This could get a little dangerous. So tell me, you still down with it? Down like a clown, man. You think I pass up the chance to get in on action like this? Just tell me what you need doing. Say the word and I'll get it started. Great. So what are we gonna do first? That's a good question. I guess a good starting point would be to meet up by the 4th floor fire door. Got it. By the fire door on the 4th floor. We better be careful not to go there together. If we're spotted, you think people will guess what we're up to that we're up to something? Yeah. People around here get jumping real quick. Understood. I'll get going then. See you up there, Hyde. Sure. I'll be up later. 10-4. Oh, it's time to finally start hunting down the jewel. Oh, it's getting exciting now. God damn. I love like when the game is really slow when you start off because it's gotta like slowly introduce you the characters, but now it's near the end when all the questions are answered is when it gets good. I got the fire door open, but we've got a new problem. There aren't any lights on in there. It's pitch black. Of course. Meg said the power is going to be switched off. Next problem is, if we don't find a light, we don't have any keys. Yeah, I already thought about that. The only people who have access to the keys are Megs and Dylan. So, if we ask Dylan, maybe he'll help us out, right? What? You want to ask Dylan to try? You want to ask Dylan to try and get the keys from Megs? Nah, that'd take forever. But hang on. Dylan has his own set. He uses them to get in here and look around. I think he got himself a set just for the 4th floor. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm positive. I know because he's opened up the place for me before. Huh? Oh, oh shit, I gotta walk my dog. Mimi, you wanna go walking? Then it's settled. I'll get those keys. Tony, you need to go and get a flashlight. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple downstairs in the storage room. Leave it to me. And good luck getting those keys. Right. Okay, here goes nothing. Right. Now to find those 4th floor keys. Oh, my dog knows. It's time to take 15... Okay, I think I can walk my dog in just 15 minutes. I don't know. It usually takes around 15 to half an hour for me to walk my dog, so... We are on break time. I'll be right back. drinking aqua. Cái đồ mẹ cho bà bà. I想餵佢啊 I'm gonna feed my dog.
Okay, wait, 着衫啊！
哇，好快手啊！
你一嚟親咧，佢又好衰啊！係啊，你搞到佢好緊張。
要溫衫 ，Vivi， 跌你啊！哎呀，跳咁高！哎呀 ，you little shit！ 哎 ，fuck，she's pushing me！ Vivi！ Okay. Sit, 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 sit. Wait, wait, wait. Shake. Other paw. Other paw. Vivi, other paw. Other paw. Shake. Vivi, shake. Come on, shake. Shake. Other paw. 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 High five. No, high five. High five. Good girl. Other paw. Vivi! Sit. Sit. Other paw. High five. High five. High five. Other paw. Down. Say whoop. Good girl. Okay. Okay. Back to the games. Okay, how the fuck do I get keys? Aw, thanks, Rookie! How do I get the keys to the 4th floor? I don't know where he would have the keys hidden. Damn, all of his stuff has fallen onto the ground and shit. Oh, the keys are in here! Tony's back! I got the keys and Tony's back. What took you so long? So how did it go? Without a hitch, that's how. And you? Did you get the keys? Yeah. Knew you would, man. Here you go! I take the flashlight from Tony. Now I think it's about time we search the 4th floor. Ready when you are. Oh damn, it's like pitch black. Bruh, that's kinda... What the fuck? I can't see the map! What the fuck, bruh? I can't see where I'm going! Wait, let me just turn my keyboard. I... Fuck, I can't see where I'm going. This is so hard. Thanks, EXO. I am back. Fuck, I legit can't see where I'm going. This room is not creepy at all. Damn it. No, that's not... No, fuck! I'm trying to go towards the closet! I can't see where I'm going! What happened to my hair? It went back to normal. Like, yeah. It went back to normal! Another faded old closet for me to marvel at. Oh, fuck. You're tripping. Fuck! Where is the door? Shit, I'm almost there. There. Okay. Oh my god, it's so hard to maneuver. Fuck! Okay, okay, wait. There. There. What?! You mean to tell me that I only look good when I have different colored hair? Fuck, where? I need to search everywhere. Fuck. No, no, I'm trying to get to this door right there. Okay. Fuck, I can't. I don't know where to move. This is so hard to maneuver. There we go. Okay. Hydrate. It's in the dark, guys. I can't really maneuver around. Fuck. Okay, like this. Hydrate again. Go. Stop. Oh, fuck. I'm still missing one more sip of hydrate. Shit. You guys, why are you making me drink so much water? I'm gonna have to go to the washroom often. Ow, fuck! I just spilled water on myself. Okay. Okay. You all redeemed it all at once, so. Fuck, there's some aqua on my table. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything in this room, so. How do I. No! I just gotta maneuver my way back to the door, slowly. Wrong door. Wait, which way am I going? Wait, is it this room? Oh, what is this? Really, there's like nothing for me to search? Oh, this? Okay, fine. Fine, you guys got it. You didn't redeem a lot. I'm just not a liquid person. Wait, how do I turn this around? No, no, turn right there. Okay, there's nothing there. Search the room across. Wait, I went into a 1. Oh, come on. Hey, hide. What? Get a load of this safe. A safe, huh? Got any idea what's inside? Only way to find out. Guess we need to take a look. Oh fuck! Tony scared me! Holy shit, he was like standing there. This fucking creeped me out. I thought that was someone trying to mug me up here. And it turned out it was just Tony. Fuck. Shit, I thought that was someone trying to mug me. I thought it was Ghost or something too. Uh, there's a safe with a dial up against the wall. Looks like it's been here for quite a while. Won't budge. Here's the dial. Not a chance. This thing's rusted beyond repair. Not gonna move an inch. What the fuck was that sound? It's no good. This thing's not gonna open. I think we're gonna need some kind of tool. Maybe a crowbar should do the trick. You stay here, I'll go grab one. Make it quick. Do you need a light? Nah, man, I've got another flashlight. Be back soon. Oh shit, no, I'm alone! Oh fuck! Yo. Tony's gonna... Okay. Probably time I had to think about things so far. Oh, okay, this is the end of chapter 9. Hey, I'm trying my best to maneuver! While my head was full of the things Will McGrath told me last night, I was visited by somebody in the morning. It was... Wait, what? Who visited me? I forgot. Maybe, I think... Right. Dylan was the one who paid me a visit first thing in the morning. He was itching to find out what Will and I had spoken about. After calling Rachel, I caught the news about a jewelry robbery on TV. They interviewed the store owner, described a woman that appeared on the scene. The description reminded me of Mary, so I went and had it out with her. She fled to the roof and eventually confessed to me about... She told me her brother and husband once working for Condor. She went on to say that Niall had forced her to play the part of the mysterious woman. I also had the opportunity to talk to Rex, who came to the roof as well. He let me in on the fact that he plans to expose Niall to the world. After hearing what Mary and Rex had to say, I learned that it was none other than Dylan who had been threatening her. We had a chat. He admitted to working for Niall. His job in the apartment was... Dylan was placed in this building to keep an eye on Megs. While he did so, he was trying to uncover clues about the Scarlet Star. When I exposed him for what he was, he quickly fled from the building. Frank noticed that Dylan had vacated the building and asked me to fill him in. He told me about Niall and the connection it had with the LAPD. He also let slip that his goal was to expose Hugh Speck and regain his reputation. Lastly, he told me that the one who knew the location of the Scarlet Star was... Michael McGrath? He told me that Michael knew the whereabouts of the Scarlet Star. He also said that he was sure that Michael had left behind some sort of clue. Thanks to Frank, I now know more about the Scarlet Star. I also learned that Niall was the organization behind Condor, and that Megs was connected to it all. After talking to Dylan and Frank, I headed to Meg's room. I was keen on finding this so-called clue that Michael had left behind. And with Frank's help luring Megs away, I was able to search her room. Unfortunately, my search proved fruitless, and I never found what I was looking for. Instead, I found... a key! Right, I found a key, which had a condor mark on it. Instead of handing the key I found to Frank, I kept it. Tony and I then made our way to the 4th floor to take a look around. There's a little doubt left in my mind that there are clues to be found here. But will it reveal the clues that Michael left behind? And where is the Scarlet Star hidden? Will I find something to shed light on the truth behind the incident with my dad? With any luck, everything will become clear once I find what I'm looking for. But as I think about it, I notice an uneasy feeling creeping into my mind. Wait, who's creeping up on me? Wait, is that me? Do I had brown hair? The fuck? Huh? Tony? What? Wait, did I just get jumped? Oh, I fucking, dude! I fucking knew it! I was like, yo, don't leave me alone, I'm gonna get jumped. I fucking knew it. Tony left me alone and I got jumped. Shit. Who jumped me though? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Niall's gonna kill me. By the time I'm fully conscious, the beeping stopped, but not the pounding in my head. I find myself laying on the floor for some reason. My body feels like a lead weight. My numbs are like rubber, no strength. My head's throbbing. My throat's hurting too. As my eyelids slowly open, I'm treated to a scene of utter darkness, punctuated by a single point of light. I don't know what the light is, but no sooner do I focus on it than I feel a searing pain in my eyes, and I force them shut once more. Tears seeping out from beneath my closed eyelids. What was that? Some kind of sleep spray? Can't come up with a better answer, so I try and think back to the moment it happened. Whatever that stuff was, it certainly did what the sprayer wanted. Who the hell did it though? I try to stand, but then realize I'm unable. My hands and feet have been bound. Damn, they got me good. I've been tied up with a rope. As I try to endure the pain from my eyes and my head, I attempt to lift my eyelids, manage to focus on a dimly lit room. Regain my sight, manage to get myself into a sitting position. I look around. The light I saw before is a flashlight. Must have dropped it when I blacked out. Great. Now what? Not sure I'll be going anywhere like this. What the fuck? This is even tougher than I thought it'd be. Still, if I take it slowly, I think I can get a little bit of mobility. Shit, I just gotta make it to the door, I think. What am I doing? I won't get far unless I can get rid of these ropes. There's a vase on top of an unsteady looking table. I think I managed to shake the vase a little. I slam it into the table using my body. Almost. Just a little more. Got it. The shards of broken vase are littering on the floor. Right, now to put one of these shards to good use. I stretch one of my fingers out from beneath the rope and snag myself a shard. Come on. I sever the ropes behind, binding me with the shard. Phew. Those ropes were cutting off my circulation. Good. Good to have the use of my hands back. I use my newly freed hands to untie my legs. Good. Hobbling around on my ass for the rest of the night wouldn't be my idea of fun. Now I just need to find the Joker who thinks he can get away with this. I'm worried about Tony too. First things first though, I need to get out of this room. Do I take the flashlight with me? Oh, I do. Okay. Looks like there's something on the other side jamming the door shut. Crap. I'm trapped in here. The hell am I gonna do now? I don't know what to do. Wait, what happened to Tony? Why am I even knocking? That spray must be messing with my head. What? I don't know what to do! I'm stuck in here! Oh, wait. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Oh! Oh, I didn't know you could take that. Ah, shit. Time to try out this pipe on that door. Ooh. How am I gonna... Oh! Hit, 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 hit. Fuck, come on. Almost got it. Ah, I'm hitting the door. I'm hitting the door. I need to get out. I'm trapped. This is my only way. All that noise. This is the only way. Looks like that did the trick. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Time to get out of here. I stretch my hands through the hole and unbind the rope holding the door shut. Huh? Down by my feet is the debris from the broken door. What's that? Someone's lying on the floor beside the number plate for the room 406. It's a piece of the door with the word manager written on it. So 406 belonged to the manager, huh? This is getting interesting. What happened to Tony? Oh shit, Tony! Huh? That's... Tony! Hey, Tony! Tony! Oh my god, is he dead? Huh? What? Oh fuck! Hey, are you okay? Oh, hide. Is that you? Hang in there, don't rub your eyes! Right. But my throat and my eyes feel like they're on fire. And my head... Ah. Who did this to you? Wish I could tell you, man. I was going past the elevator and all of a sudden something sprayed into my face. Knocked me out cold. I didn't even feel it when I hit the floor. You were hit with the sleep spray. Just blink a lot. I don't believe this. Son of a... I'm in agony here! I think it's law enforcement grade stuff. You're lucky you've been out of for most of it. Just grin and bear it. You're not dying, you know. A little more compassion would go a long way, man. Yeah, well. It wasn't just you that got taken down, they got me too. Same routine with the sleep spray and everything. What? They got you too? What the hell is this? After you left, they sprayed me, knocking me unconscious. I was tied up and locked in room 406. No way. I've only just managed to free myself and smash my way out. You don't seem phased. Guess the kind of thing happened all the time back on the force. Can it, Tony? I was on the SWAT team or anything. How are you feeling now? Can't complain. It's a lot better than just now, that's for sure. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm over the worst of it now. Good to hear. But who the hell want to do this to us anyway? My guess is somebody who didn't want us closing in on the Scarlet Star. Doesn't exactly tell us much. Yeah, true. Looks like I'm gonna be needing your help with one more then. Looks like I'm gonna be needing your help with one more thing then, Tony. Sure, no sweat. We've got our heads straight and we've got to get our heads straight and get back in the game. I want to know who it is as much as you do. Let's go get him. That's the spirit. Right. I've just remembered. Did anything happen to the safe? Same as you when you left. We need to get back there for another look. No time like the present. Let's book it. If anyone tries anything again, let's see him try and sleep spray my crowbar. Where is that thing anyway? It's over there on the floor. So that's your little friend, huh? Oh, we got the crowbar. Yes. Who the fuck would want to knock me out though? Why is it that in every single one of these games I get jumped at least once? What the hell, man? You really did a number on that door. It was nothing special. Yeah. Oh man. What? What's so strange? Nothing. I just think it's very you. That's all. What's very me? What did I do to the door what I did to the door was nothing compared to you when you were drunk. Some things don't change, huh? That's harsh, man. Right, let's do this. Yeah. Okay, time to smash that safe open. Well, here we are. Time to get that safe open, Hyde. Right. No? Walk closer to the safe? Okay. What is inside the safe, guys? Do you actually think the Scarlet Star will be inside the safe? Right. Let's get busy with this crowbar. Push the bar on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Come on, man, we're pushing on 3, not 1 and not 62. Come on, one more time. I did push it all the way. Push the other way. Why are you trying to break this? Why would you retry? Oh, wait. Am I pushing it the wrong way? Oh! I didn't know which side I was pushing it. Got it. Nice one, Hyde. Come on, let's see what's inside. So, did we find anything? Hold your horses, I'm still checking. The suspense is killing me, man. There's a small square case inside. A case? Better take a look inside. This is it. Let's get that thing open and let's take a look at all that. Nothing. Nothing, he says. What the hell? What the hell have we been wasting all our time for then? Damn thing's empty. That can't be right. Well, I'm not making this up, you know. So, where the hell is the Scarlet Star? Beats me. Talk about disappointing. Oh man, after all that! Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, wait a minute. Take a look at the door. What about it? Well, look at how thick it is. Pretty good security for a safe with nothing in it. Yeah, it's almost unnaturally thick. I thought we'd be rolling in it by now. Hang on. What is it? It looks like this thing comes apart. You're right. Place the crowbar and pry it open. That'll do. What's inside? Oh, this looks like... What did you find? Tony, there's some kind of book hidden in the gap of the door. What? How did you burn your dinner? The fuck? Bruh. I mean, what did you do? Did you not? Were you not watching like when you cook? Who's so cutie? Who's such a good girl? What? A book? Nothing shiny and expensive looking then? Unfortunately not, but at least we have something. And we've got you to thank for it. So, what does the book say? It looks like a diary from the manager of Hotel West Cape. Hotel Cape West. The manager's diary? Yeah. It belonged to Michael McGrath, the manager of the hotel. The man who knew the whereabouts of the Scarlet Star. Maybe we can still find it. Oh yeah, I will. So come on, what's in it? I'll send it to you after the stream. This is what's written inside. Written on December 17th, 1967, after Kathy's funeral. Kathy, I still can't believe you're gone. Whenever I think about life without you, I am overcome with an intolerable sense of guilt. Guilt because I know the truth, Kathy. I know why you were killed, and it's all because of what happened on that fateful night 12 years ago. If I had shot the safecracker who snuck into my office, if I hadn't taken the Scarlet Star from his dead fingers, maybe you'd still be alive. Everything is connected to one night that happened 12 years ago. If only I hadn't shot the man who crept into the office to break into the safe. If I had not taken the Scarlet Star from his hands and kept it for myself, perhaps then none of this would have happened. Oh, so Kyle Hyde's dad died because Michael McGrath shot him because he was working for Niall as a safecracker to steal the Scarlet Star. We kept the man's body in the chest freezer for 2 days. Oh, and then they dumped his body in the parking lot, but they couldn't find out what happened. Then I had Mike and Peter take it to a downtown parking lot and dump it there. The blood-stained room was then converted into a guest room. It was made off-limits from then on. Rarely a day goes by when I don't think about what happened that night. When I closed the hotel, my plan was to sever my ties with Condor as well. George said, the only way to escape Condor is to completely disappear. Of course you're well within your right to do so, but remember this. I can overlook certain things while we're friends, but not when we're strangers. But George knew. He knew about the provisions I'd made in order to start my new life. And he knew what had become of the Scarlet Star. I expected some sort of retribution. But Kathy, I never imagined it would result in your life being taken. Now that you've gone, the reasoning behind taking the Scarlet Star has gone too. And George, who took your life, even had the audacity to come to your funeral. Kathy, I now know exactly what I have to do. I've no intention of handing the Scarlet Star over to George, and absolutely no intention of forgiving him for what he has done either. You can rest easy, Kathy. You will be avenged, I promise. The safecracker in this diary. There's no mistaking it. It was my dad. It all happened 25 years ago in this very room. My dad snuck in and stole the Scarlet Star only to be killed by Michael McGrath, who was killed in this very room. Dad. Hey, are you listening, Hyde? Tony. Snap out of it, man. Does it say where the Scarlet Star is or not? No, it doesn't. So we've got nothing. What now, Hyde? Right now, we need to get out of this room. Yeah, that's a good idea. Tony and I leave 406. Ouch! What is it? My foot hurts. I must have fallen on it funny. Still hurts now. My head's killing me too. What the hell was in that spray? You might as well go back to your room, Tony. But what about the diamond? You need to rest. I'll be sure to come and get you when I need you. Well, okay, man. If you're sure. No, don't leave me alone. I'm gonna get jumped again. Oh my god. Tony makes his way back to the... No! Just rough it. Just stick it out, Tony. Oh my god. It's my pager. Fuck Tony overspray. I wish waifu came back. I thought Kyle Hyde was waifu. I better get back to my room too. Is Kyle Hyde not waifu? Fuck, let's take the elevator. Oh, it doesn't fit. Damn, I thought the condor key would fit in there. Okay, finally. Back to where I can see things. The waifu of waifus. Kyle Hyde is the waifu of all waifus. Time to give Rachel a call. Red Crown, how may I help you? Rachel, it's me. Wait. I don't have to take a picture of the ramen instant noodles. I just show you like this. Can you see? Look at this. Look at how delicious this looks. I hope you got the EXO. I just showed the ramen instant noodle just for you. Is everything okay, Kyle? I've been trying to reach you for ages. Yeah, I got caught up in something. Oh my! Bruh! Fine, I'll do it again. Make sure you don't walk away this time. Do you see? Do you see now? Okay? You see it, right? Don't walk away this time. Fuck, this shit is delicious. My webcam is small. There you go. How's that for small, huh? Huh? Ain't nothing small about this now, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tonkatsu ramen, nongshim. You just put it in like hot water for 4 minutes and then it's back. Oh. It's fine now, don't worry about it. Well, okay, if you're sure. What did you want me for anyway? I'll pass you over to Ed. It's me. I found out something about Frank Raver. He was heading up a Condor investigation 25 years ago, but was taken off the case. I already got that out of him. Seems he blames Hugh Speck for having him taken out of the action. He's been roaming around in this building looking for the proof to link Speck and Niall. He has he? It's just, okay. It's just ramen instant noodles. That's basically what it is. Also, I found Michael McGrath's diary from 13 years ago on the 4th floor. In it, he says he shot a certain safecracker in this building 25 years ago in 1955. What? There's more. The person who killed Kathy McGrath 13 years ago was the husband of the current old owner. None other than George Patrice. That's some pretty big reveals you've made there, Hyde. It certainly answers a few questions, but it seems I got a bit sloppy too. Just a while ago I was rendered unconscious and tied up. The hell happened? I was investigating the 4th floor and somebody sprayed me with sleep spray. That's pretty serious. Seems you managed to get yourself out of it though. Yeah, just about. My head's still killing me though. Seems somebody in this place doesn't want the 4th floor to be investigated. You got any ideas who could have done this to you? Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea. What's your next move? I think the only person who could have done that, and the only person who doesn't want the 4th floor to be investigated, is Mrs. Patrice. She doesn't like anyone going up to the 4th floor. So I think, and usually the only types of people that use any kind of spray is women. So from that deduction, I feel like it's Mrs. Patrice that sprayed me with the sleep spray. Let's just say that person and I are gonna have a little talk. Watch your back, Hyde. Sure. Oh, you ready for the big finale? Okay, time to go and get some answers. Who is it? It's Kyle Hyde. Oh! Mr. Hyde! Why are you so surprised? I'm not surprised. If you say so, now open the door. I've got something I need to talk to you about. Now's not really a good time. I don't want to see anyone at the moment. Don't want to see anyone? What's wrong? Was it something I said? Please don't misunderstand, Mr. Hyde. I know what you did. All of it. Now open this damn door! No, I won't. I have no intention of letting you into my room ever again. I've also made certain discoveries. I know you snuck in here and stole the key, for example. What? Of all things to take. And to think you, of all people, took it. I must have been a fool to ever think I could trust you, Mrs. Patrice. Just go, will you? Mr. Hyde. Huh? Frank, what are you doing here? I just came to see Megs. So you spoke to her, yes? Not exactly. She wouldn't let me in. She told me she knew I'd been inside her room. Interesting. How so? She called me not long ago to talk about you. I think she may be under the assumption you're in league with Niall. She may be basing these assumptions on the fact that you took the Condor key. She said that the only person who knew the significance of the key would take it. Frank, why did Megs want to talk to you about me? Perhaps because she knows I used to be a detective? She clearly trusts me. That's not what I asked. No? Why was it me she wanted to talk about? I thought I made that clear a moment ago. She believes you are working for Nile as you stole the key. But it doesn't make sense. How does she know that I took the thing in the first place? Are you absolutely sure you didn't drop me in it when you spoke to her? You know, just politely told her that I've been snooping around in her room? You watch your tongue! I told you, I told her nothing of the sort. How the fuck does she know? Does she have like cameras inside her room or something? What's the significance? Wait, shit, I didn't read that. How should I know? After all, you know far more about that damned key than I do. And you've been spending more time up on the fourth floor than anyone. Didn't you find anything that looked like this key could be used up there? Not yet. I'm still only halfway through my investigation. I didn't get a chance to finish it because I was attacked. You were what? Yeah, I let my guard down for a second. They hit me with a sleep spray and tied me up and locked up the door. I got myself out, but I never caught a glimpse of the attacker's face. Who would attempt something like that? My guess is it's somebody who got jittery at the thought of me being on the 4th floor. And they're willing to do just about anything to keep their secrets hidden. Mr. Hyde, you don't think it could be? Right. There's only one person it could be. If what you told me is true, and she thinks I'm working for Nile, I'm sure of it. Why didn't I realize it sooner? Indeed. Oh dear. What is it? I may have made a terrible mistake, Mr. Hyde. A mistake? About what? When you told me that it was Michael McGrath's son, of all people that sent you the order to go searching for the Scarlet Star, that's when I chose to hint that Michael McGrath kept his secrets hidden somewhere, like in a diary. I thought this was a chance to utilize your expertise in assisting me in finding evidence to expose Hugh Speck and his corruption. However, this may have caused Mrs. Patrice to question her trust in you. It seems I didn't think this through properly. Come on, Frank. Don't flatter yourself. What? You think I was just doing what I was told? I wanted to look around the building, and that's exactly what I did. The reason I did it was to uncover the truth of 25 years ago. Simple as that. The truth of 25 years ago? Do you mean to tell me that you're not looking for the Scarlet Star? Oh, I'll find it, alright. But only because it'll be instrumental in uncovering the truth I'm looking for. What are you so keen on finding out about 25 years ago, Mr. Hyde? I want to know what went on in that manager's office about the safecracker's death. What? You got something to say? No, it's nothing. Well, your face is telling me a different story. If you got something to say, now would be the time to say it. I'm feeling a little tired, Mr. Hyde. I think I'll head back to my room now. Not so fast, Frank. Are you implying I'm running away? If you're keen on hearing more about 25 years ago, feel free to join me in my room. His face went whiter than a mime when I mentioned my dad. So Frank's gonna tell me about what happened 25 years ago, is he? Wonder what he knows. Oh, it's gotta go up to his room now, cause Mrs. Patrice is being an asshole. Mr. Hyde, well, here I am. Now talk. Of course. Please come in. So this is where Frank holds himself up. Okay, his room still looks better than my room. Yeah, his room looks like more decent than my room still. Shit, man. Everybody's rooms, I swear to God. Can I offer you a drink? Save it for a real guest. I'm just here to hear what you have to say. Well, I intend to have a drink, so please, just join me. Sydney from the cafe kindly gave me some coffee not too long ago. Would you care for some? Well, in that case, this won't take long. Please wait here. Looks like a family photo. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Oh my god, did he drug the coffee? That smells pretty good. Now that I think about it, you're the only person who's been in here and had a coffee with me. What about your family? My wife passed away 10 years ago after a lengthy battle against illness. I have 2 children, but we haven't met in years. How do they feel about you trying to restore your name with the LAPD? About trying to find clues to expose Hugh Speck for the last 25 years? I've never spoken to them about it. They know nothing. Why not? No sense in keeping the problem all to yourself. I'm sure they'd support you. After all, when Hugh Speck had you removed from your post, they had to support you then. Don't you think they have a right to know? Don't you dare try to tell me about how to treat my family. No offense. But if I had a dad like you, I don't think I could stand it. Just my 2 cents though. You clearly don't understand at all, Mr. Hyde. I didn't leave my family in the dark all this time just for the sake of my own pride. There's more to it than that. 25 years ago, during the Condor case, my name wasn't the only thing lost. The mess that Hugh Speck caused also resulted in someone's death. Whose? The same man you've been looking into. The safecracker. What? So, Mr. Hyde, would you care to tell me how you came to know about that man? Who told you about him? Well? Who told you? Tell me! Michael McGrath's son. He told me about a man who crept into the manager's office and... I see. I think it's about time you talked straight with me, Frank. I want you to tell me about the safecracker who was killed here 25 years ago. Tell me everything you know. Come on, Frank. You just told me. You said that this person had gotten involved in the case you were working on. Tell me. Did you help him get in? Yes, I did. So you and the safecracker knew each other beforehand then? No, we didn't. Gregory was there thanks to the information he got from a contact I often used. Gregory? Who's Gregory? That's the name of his associates. That's the name his associates used for him, at least. I seriously doubt it was his real name, just something he used while working. Gregory was a safecracker, who'd never been arrested and was well known in the field. He was also knowledgeable on Condor. I figured I could use a person like that to assist me in my plans. We had an agreement, and I'm the one who got him into the hotel. However, I intended to catch Condor by fair means or foul. That was my plan. But Hugh Speck put an end to all that. How did Hugh Speck put an end to your plan 25 years ago? What did he do? Well, Tell me the whole story. He did something beyond words! Let me guess. Hugh Speck... Hugh Speck told Condor about your plan. That's right. And that was also why Gregory was silenced. That night, while I was waiting for the word from Gregory, that's when it happened to me too. Frank. What? What? Enough beating around the bush. Excuse me? I need you to tell me exactly what you were planning to do 25 years ago. All of it! What do you mean? I thought I made myself clear from the start. What I need to know is precisely what happened with the safecracker 25 years ago. You know the truth behind the death that occurred that night, and you're gonna tell me. You win, Mr. Hyde. I'll tell you what you need to know, but on one condition. I'm listening. If you really want to hear the whole truth, you'll have to make me talk. The hell's that supposed to mean? Well, I would have thought an ex-detective like you would have known. It's time you demonstrated to me exactly how much you want to hear the truth. If you expect to get anything out of me, you're gonna have to work for it. If you choose your questions well, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything you want to know. But if you aren't able to ask the right questions, our little chat stops here. You got yourself a deal. Oh fuck, so I can't ask every single question. What kind of agreement did you have with Gregory, Mr. Hyde? I hardly think that's a fitting... Fuck! What happened to you? Shit. This is like a boss fight. Okay, Frank, let's start with this. What was your plan for 25 years ago to catch Condor? Well, I decided there was only one way to bring Condor to justice, and that was to catch him in the act. Skilled as the Condor Group was in conducting systematic jewelry thefts, they were also adept in turning their acquisitions into near untraceable cash. But I found out from a staff member that Hotel Cape West was being used to sell the stolen wares on, and that the jewels were being kept in a safe in the manager's office. If I could positively identify that the jewels being stored there were what Condor stole, I would have all the proof I needed to drive the final nail into Condor's coffin. So that's why you enlisted Gregory's help to crack the safe. Yes, this is like a boss fight. You wanted him to make his way into the manager's office and remove the jewels, right? Precisely. The plan was to have him break into the safe, extract the contents, and send me a signal. Then the police would arrive at the office and confiscate what he extracted. Well, that was what we planned, at least. What kind of signal had you decided he should send you? We planned to use the window. The window? Yes. He was to enter the manager's office, open the safe, and extract the contents. Once he got the jewels, he was to go to the window and use his flashlight. This would let me know that things had gone according to the plan. The police that had been standing by could then raid the premises. The problem was that something went wrong with the signal we agreed on. Gregory just disappeared. So we never went into the building. I know what went wrong. I know what went wrong because he got caught. And he was shot by Michael McGrath. I don't know, am I supposed to ask this question next? Because I know what went wrong. Okay, next question. What went wrong? Well, you're telling me he never returned the signal you were waiting for, right? No. I believe he sent it, but what? You must understand, Mr. Hyde. There are things I cannot discuss beyond this point. And why the hell not? Because they concern the promise that connects me and Gregory. Indeed. If that promise had been kept as planned, he would never had needed to die. Hey! Thanks for the host, Captain Corvo! Does Vivi want lip balm? Does Vivi want lip balm too? Noah, you don't like lip balm? Okay. Such a good girl. Go sit down, Papa. Go, Papa. Papa, yummy. Go, cute, Papa, very yummy. Oh, cup. Go, Papa. Go. I regret what happened to him. I doubt I'll ever outlive that regret. Mr. Hyde, I think I've said enough. I couldn't possibly discuss this any further with you. There's only one person I can imagine telling this whole story to, and that person is a relative of Gregory. Why don't I just tell him that Gregory was my dad? He was intending to leave the world of crime behind him and start afresh, but he wasn't able to break his ties with his old acquaintances. So I made him a promise. If he lent his talents to assisting me with my investigation, I would make certain incidents from his past go away, and the police force would ensure that all his ties he had to his past were severed. And did he bite and agree to your proposal? Not at first. He seemed to be somewhat against the idea. In order to gain his trust, I needed to take a different approach. As an act of good faith, I gave him something he'd find difficult to refuse. What was it? I handed him the keys to a new car. It would serve as a kind of advance payment. What? There's no need to act so surprised. It was commonplace in operations like this. That's the sort of thing we did back then for people who assisted us. Oh. Oh, so that's what the small key that was in the package that his mom gave him. Oh. What happened to you, Mr. Hyde? I don't see how that has anything to do with what you want to hear about. Frank. What if I were to bring a member of Gregory's family here? Would you be willing to tell them everything? Naturally. But how on earth would you? Leave that to me. Oh? Don't go anywhere. I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh. So that's what that key was. Dude, the picture's coming together. I'm starting to understand. Dude, I have instant noodles like once every week. I don't know, like, instant noodles is just so good. So where's the member of Gregory's family, Mr. Hyde? Right here. Me. What? I've got something you need to see. Here. This is... Yeah. This is the same car key you gave to Gregory 25 years ago. It was discovered on the body of a man in a downtown parking lot, not long afterwards. This is one of the items my dad left me. What did you just say? Vivi. Why you type Vivi? Oh, she's right there. She's like chilling. Gregory's real name was Chris Hyde. 25 years ago, after deciding to wash his hands of crime, he left the house on his final job. 3 days later, he still hadn't returned home to his family. The police were investigating the murder at one point, but they quickly broke it off. The case remains unsolved to this day. Frank, I'm Chris's son, and that's why I have the right to hear what you've got to say. You're gonna tell me all about the promise you made to my father, and exactly what the hell happened at the end. You're gonna tell me everything. 乜嘢啊？係咪 Vivi Walking 啊？哦哦 ，Vivi Walking，爸爸帶你去啊？我你睇佢開心啊，佢諗你帶佢去 Vivi Walking，You wanna go walking？爸爸帶你去啊？
No 啊，咪會啊，衰嘢，你食嘢。
No, 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 no. Her name is Vivi, as in Nefertari, Princess Nefertari Vivi from One Piece. I named her after a One Piece character. To get the proof we needed to expose Condor. I made Gregory a promise 25 years ago. From his point of view, this job posed considerable risk. He agreed to take on the job knowing it would be his last, for the sake of his family. When we made our promise, he looked directly in the eyes and said, "Can I really trust you?" I didn't answer, but just nodded. I never intended that nod to be a lie, but what happened? That night, he broke into the manager's office as we'd planned, got the safe open, took out the contents then. From the darkened room, he shone the signal. No matter how many times he repeated it, nobody sent him the response he was expecting. Why not? Why didn't you send in the cavalry like planned? Because I wasn't there. What? That night, while I was at the designated spot, Speck handed me a single note. The message was clear. It said that my wife's condition had worsened, and that I should go to the hospital at once. Naturally, I went, leaving Speck to preside over the scene. So, to summarize, I fled to see my wife while Gregory was still inside doing the job. Gregory must have thought I was dutifully waiting in position outside the hotel.
你呢個 week 你要申請BC Hydro 同埋Telefortis Gas 喎。
啊，
要 apply 係咪啊？要 application 啊要。
好喂。
媽咪俾咗單你。
Okay.
個名同埋。
After he signaled me, he simply had to wait for the reinforcements to arrive. But I had already departed to be by my beloved's side. Speck's plan had been a complete success. Speck's plan? Yes. It was his intention to lure me away from the scene that night. No sooner had I reached the hospital than it became clear, and I hurried back. Speck maintained that he'd been given the note, but not known what the contents were. And he also said that he had seen nothing like a signal from the manager's office. So he spun a web of lies that had you convinced? He did. He was a member of the force, and I had no reason to disbelieve him. It was only later that I learned the truth behind the night's events. Please, Mr. Hyde, are you able to forgive me? If only I had known that Speck was working with Condor all those years ago, I would never have left him in charge of the scene. You missed my dog! What about me? My dog's a little bitch, she's a bed shitter! Are you telling me that you miss her? The character, oh, from One Piece, yeah, okay, yeah. Dude, she was such a powerful character. She did everything for her country. And maybe your father would still be alive today. And that's everything, is it? It is. That's the truth behind the death of the safecracker 25 years ago. Don't you have anything to say? Now that you ask, I'm not sure I do. Funny as it may sound, I don't blame you for what happened. In fact, all I can think about right now is how he must have felt during those final moments. Of course. Tell me one thing, Mr. Hyde. When did you find out that your father died in these very apartments? I only found out a little while ago. It was written in Michael's diary. What? You mean to say you found his diary? Yeah, I found it all right. You're not gonna like the fact that there's nothing related to Hugh Speck in there, though. Oh, I see. While we're on the subject, you said you had a discussion with Michael's son. Just to put my mind at ease, could you please let me know? Sorry to disappoint, but he didn't tell me anything that you'd find useful. I see. Nevertheless, I'd very much like the opportunity to talk to him myself. That's gonna be tough. He left not long after I spoke to him. He left? Are you telling me he lived here, in this building? He sure did. He was in room 306. You mean that man? I had no idea. Don't take it so hard. I'll find you the proof you need to nail Speck. Mr. Hyde. In fact, I intend to expose everything these apartments have been hiding. And once I'm done, the only mystery left will be there where I'll get my coffee from. All you need to do is keep your nose out and wait for me to get it done. Okay. Why, you arrogant little... Just trying to keep you out of the line of fire. Leave the dangerous stuff to me. Well, I suppose you have proven yourself useful. I'll back down for now. But please, take this with you. What?
ไม่ได้เช็คเจตัน
Oh, you want egg, honey? You want a cup? Okay, egg, honey. Oh, egg. Oh, you like the egg, honey? You want some? Okay. Just kidding. I just tricked her. It's the other half of the torn postcard I got from Will. This item represents the only clue I've found while searching the 4th floor. Take it with you. It might help. I take it you're still eager to hear what Mrs. Patrice has to say? Damn right I am. There are plenty of things I have to ask that lady. But she won't get me too excited to talk to me, will she? Then leave that part to me. I'll make sure she understands you're not in league with the Nile. If it all goes according to plan, there's every chance she'll emerge from her room. Okay, I'll leave that to you. Good luck, Mr. Hyde. Just one last thing, Frank. What is it? What kind of man was my dad? We had a drink together once. I remember thinking to myself at the time that he was a lot tougher than he looked. He never had much to say, but what he did say, he said with utmost poignancy. He told me about his kid wanting to be a baseball star when he grew up. In fact, he was telling me this. He came across as a run-of-the-mill kind of guy. I see. Okay, I need to make a move. I'm wasting my time. I leave Frank's room. Even though I know the truth behind what happened to Dad, that's not everything. The postcard that Michael left behind, the Condor key, the disappearance of the Scarlet Star, and the proof of Hugh Speck's wrongdoing. There are obviously still secrets that people could get hurt over. Just how much does Megs know about them, though? Oh, I think this is like the grand finale now. Mm. Eggs, delicious. Egg, honey? You want some? We need to talk, Mrs. Patrice. Mr. Hyde. I'm on the phone with Mr. Raver at the moment. What do you need to talk to me about? About Michael McGrath and the diary he left behind. I see. Very well. Please, come in. Dude, she's gonna jump me with the sleep spray again. Oh my god, I can just feel it. She's gonna jump me. She gonna murder me. Mrs. Patrice. Yes, what is it? I never thought you could do something so underhanded. I could say the same to you, Mr. Hyde. Why? Why'd you do such a thing? I thought you'd realize by now I'm not working for Niall. Then explain to me why you were poking around the 4th floor and why you took my key. How'd you even know I'd taken it? Because I cannot think of anyone else who would have done so, that's why. I have to admit, you've been asking me very probing questions of late. Also, you seem to have taken to roaming about this building instead of going to work. Dylan was also kind enough to warn me about you. He told me I should be extra vigilant when you're around. Oh, he did he? How nice of him. Do you find that amusing? I never thought you'd be so dumb as to trust anything that comes out of his mouth. I guess you didn't know, huh? Dylan's been watching you on behalf of his employer, Niall. Excuse me? And not just you either. He was also watching another tenant whose relatives worked for Condor. A relative of people working for Condor? I had no idea if there was someone like that living here. Who is it? Well, if you haven't got any interest in rocking the boat with Condor, it's probably better if you remain in the dark about who they were. Dylan left without causing any fuss because you were unaware of his true identity. That's a very good point. But there's still something I don't understand. Yeah, and what might that be? You, Mr. Hyde. I still have no idea about you. Exactly how do you figure in all this? Me? Well, 25 years ago, a safecracker was killed here in the manager's office. He was my father. I beg your pardon? Like I told you before, my dad was killed when I was 9 years old. 25 years ago, he had to go out on one last job before going straight. 3 days later, his body was picked up in a downtown parking lot, and the case remains unsolved. He got caught up in a police investigation to uncover Condor's secret fencing operation at Hotel Cape West, and it was there that he was killed. I only found all of this out after you gave everyone the eviction notice. And how exactly did you come to know all this? I got my information from a person connected to Condor, who lives in this building. They told me that my dad came in here to steal the Scarlet Star, but he was killed, and the gem simply disappeared. The Scarlet Star. After I'd found that out, I made my decision. I would expose everything about this building's hidden past. So that's the reason you came in here and searched around, I suppose. Right. Why'd you buy a building that was marked by Condor? And why'd you suddenly decide to sell up? These are things I need answers for. Tell me everything you know. Just how much do you know about Condor? I've got no interest in talking about such things. Please don't ask me anymore. Listen, Mrs. Patrice, you can't just ignore this. I'm gonna get an answer from you. Why are you so afraid to explain things to me? Is it because your husband was Condor's ringleader? Yes, that's precisely the reason. After he injured his hands, he couldn't play the saxophone anymore. He changed. He got his first job from the courtesy of a customer who came to the restaurant. After it went well, he began to realize that he was in too deep to turn back. For long, he was the ringleader of the criminal organization known as Condor. He eventually roped an old friend, the hotel manager, Michael into his work too. They devised a means of selling the stolen jewelry secretly to avoid detection. Who killed Kathy McGrath 13 years ago? Even if you're not going to talk, you're definitely going to listen. The person who murdered Kathy McGrath was George Patrice. I'm afraid that's right. It was George who killed her. But why did he do it? He told me why. It was payback for Michael double-crossing him. Papa 係有隻捐落台底。Baby, go sit up here. Up up. Sit with Papa. Up up. What, you wanna sit with me? You wanna up here? Up up. Up up. Come on, come on. Come on. Up up. Up up. Up up. Up up. Let's go. Shh, shh. Ooh. Ooh. Baby, up up. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, 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 baby. Up up. Oh. Ah. How did Michael and George manage to sell this jewelry secretly? George didn't keep the stolen goods himself, but entrusted them to Michael. Michael stored them in the safe inside the manager's office. Once a buyer had been found, George would get in touch with Michael, and cash would be exchanged for the jewelry when the buyer came to the hotel. George would then take receipt of the cash immediately and receive his cut. So the purpose of the parties held at the hotel was to find people to buy the jewelry? Exactly. The parties would have been held from time to time at the hotel. There, potential buyers would gather and the process would begin in earnest. So I imagine the actual goods were exchanged in one of the guest rooms, right? No. Michael was very clear about that and would never use the guest rooms. Instead, there was a hidden chamber for this very purpose. What the fuck? I didn't see of any hidden chamber in the hotel. What did Michael do to double-cross George? No sooner had George received word that the hotel safe was going to be broken into, then he contacted Michael to let him know. At that time, there was still an item inside that a buyer had not been found for. It was the Scarlet Star. Michael received his orders, and when the intruder arrived, he shot him there in the office. He then stashed the corpse in the hotel chest freezer where it stayed for 2 days. Then it was taken out and dumped at a different location when it was safe. After the incident was over, Michael told me that the Scarlet Star was gone. According to what he told me, it had been removed from the safe before he shot the safecracker. And George believed that? Not exactly. He just led Michael to believe he trusted him. Led him to believe? He didn't want to pressure Michael, or he might risk losing the use of the hotel. George could be a cold, calculating man. He didn't exact his revenge on Michael for another 12 years. So the reason he chose to wait 12 years before getting his revenge was because... Why did he wait 12 years to exact his revenge? Michael had sold the Scarlet Star on? Wait, what the fuck? He wanted out of the stolen goods trade. Oh, he was trying to go straight too. Yes, that's right. Michael made the decision to close down the hotel 13 years ago. It was his attempt to sever the bond between himself and Condor. However, George wasn't willing to just sit back and accept this. Also, oh, where is the hidden chamber that was used to sell the stolen goods. That's something I'm totally unable to help you with. Even when the building was undergoing renovations, no such room was found. I see. Listen carefully, Mr. Hyde. The key that you took from here, I'm sure it's for that very room. What? That key was among the things George bequeathed to me after his death. Even though I had it all these years, I still don't know where it's to be used. I assume that your main focus now is to discover where that hidden chamber lies, correct? Absolutely. It can't just have been disappeared from the building. I wonder if you're right. Was there another reason for him to dispose of Kathy? Yes. It was because he had grown tired of Kathy's company. Meaning, George and Kathy had been intimate, an act which had betrayed both of us. What? So, George Patrice was cheating on Margaret with Kathy McGrath? What? I think we've covered just about everything, Mr. Hyde. Not so fast. There's still a few holes left. I don't know if I can discuss everything in one go. It's not as easy as you think at my age, you know. But if you insist, if you are willing to indulge me, I may be willing to keep talking. What do I need to do? So you agree to my terms? Guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? But the stakes are, I do what you ask, and you tell me every last thing I want to know. Naturally. Okay, now tell me what I need to do. Well, Mr. Hyde, even though I own this building, there's still something I have yet to find. I want you to find it for me. Care to be a bit more specific? Come on, Mr. Hyde. I'm sure you know what I'm referring to. Fine. Have it your way. I suppose I should give you a hint to go with it. Here, take this. This photo. It's a photo of Hotel Cape West from when it first opened. You should have this as well. What's this? It was one of the things George left behind. Finally, there's this. I found it in George's things together with the key. It appears to be some sort of sketch on the 4th floor. If you look, it has 6 red circles marked on it. What could they mean? There's something written on the corner of the sketch. The far side of the moon. What's that supposed to mean? What the fuck? I take the 4th floor sketch. Mr. Hyde, how you use those things is entirely up to you. Yeah, kind of figured that part out myself. Leave it to me. I'll find what you're after. I'll be back to hear the rest of what you've got to tell me too, Mr. Hyde. Okay. Secret room! Yeah, okay, it's time. The thing Megs was never able to find must be the hidden chamber. Looks like I'm drawing closer to what I've been looking for. The clues are in the sketch, the photo, and the key. Now that I think about it, this isn't the only photo of the hotel I have. Maybe I should compare them side by side. What the fuck? Wait, why is there Wait, what? That's it! I've got this! There's a window that's missing from the newer photo. I'm positive the hidden chamber is between the elevator and room 405. But how the hell am I gonna get to it? There have been more clues up on the 4th floor. We gotta get to the 4th floor. And I think I know how. I think the small key is to unlock the lock that was on here. Time to use this key. Oh! What the? The buttons come off. Hope it was designed to do that. Wait, what? There's a tiny switch in the place where the button came off. What's this? Looks like some sort of control switch. What? What? Oh, it's a code! I have a feeling there's more to this panel than meets the eye. Okay, wait. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's a secret room in this game too. Damn, exciting stuff is happening. I'm actually like intrigued. Okay, hopefully I won't get jumped this time. Fourth floor sketch. Okay, so far side of the moon are written on the corner of the drawing. Okay, let's start with the room. Fuck, how do I? No, shit. Maneuvering around. Okay, fuck. Okay, there is this. So in this first room, there's a condor mark here. Considering the way it looks, it might have something to do with the markings on the fourth floor sketch. Better scribble this down. I guess I better have a look at the other rooms. Oh, okay. Shit, now I have to maneuver to the other doors. Oh my god. Now, wait, let me see. This one's in the middle of the room. Come on. This one's like... somewhere here? Oh! Huh? What's this? The condor's head is turned a different direction. I don't know what that means. Fuck. Okay, shit, where do I go? Okay, wait. That one's also in the middle of the room. Okay. Fuck, can't they turn on the lights in this fourth floor again? Okay, I think this is probably the closet. Okay, what else? I have this room and that room and the end of the hallway. So the room across. Oh shit, no, no. There we go. I think this is the room across. And this one would be the drawer here. Why don't they keep the power on to the fourth floor?
Mimi.
Okay, where is... I think this
Mimi.
one's at the very end.
Mimi. Mimi.
Babakiwa,
Tiếng người kêu
baby.
đi dập ơi. Come đi. Xuống đây. Xuống đây. Xuống này. Xuống đây. Xuống này.
What the hell? I thought it was here.
Xuống này. Xuống này bảo bác của cô.
Oh wait, this is not... Whoops, it was at the bed. Now there's one at the end of the hallway here. From the looks of my notes, all the condor marks are pointing in different directions. Okay, it looks like I got all the circle marks that were indicated on the sketch. Now to try and figure out what the 6 condors mean. And also to try and work out what that note on the sketch was for. Okay, wait, so... It's the far side of the moon. Far side of the moon. They don't look like the moon. I can't figure it out. What? What are you? I don't know. It says the far side of the moon. This has got to be a code for the elevator, but I don't know what code it's... how to decipher it. Like, the far side of the moon, what the fuck does that mean? This was at the window. One. What? Oh, okay. First floor, roof. Third floor. Fourth floor. Okay, wait. Uh, first floor, roof, and third. Fuck. Which one should I start at? What does the far side of the moon mean? So, what if I started from 3? 3, 1, 5. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. So you have to have the switch on to input the code. 3, 1. Oh, wait! What if it's... let me just Google this. Wait. No, no, I won't look at it yet. I won't look at the answer yet. I'm gonna try and figure this out. 1. Woof! Woof! Far side of the moon. One bottom, this, and this. Okay, wait. Start with this. Fuck. Hmm. Do you guys have any clues as to how you solve this riddle? But yeah, baby. Fuck. You know what? Let me just look this up. 3, 1 R, open door, 2 closed door. I don't get it. Like, how are you supposed to solve it? The elevator starts to move. Wait, it stopped. Where is this? Looks like, looking at the dial, it seems I've stopped between the 4th floor and the roof. But why is it stopped here? Huh? What was that noise? Corner, a small hatch has opened up on the side of it. Whoa! Where's the condor key? 4th floor. Aha! What's this? Maybe if I try this key. It worked! I lift up the side panel of the bench. What's this? Looks like a hidden entrance of some sort. Looks like it goes into quite a way. Nothing for it but to go in. Alright, I found it. Oh! The secret room! There's no mistaking it. This must be the place. This is where Condor sold their stolen jewelry. Right, time to look around. Look, let's see. The first page of the ledger shows dates, transactions, and code words. Gold, silver, and scarlet. Looks like I've struck the mother lode here, and it's an item by item list of jewel sales. Wait, the scarlet was sold though. Inside the drawer is an old brown envelope. Is there something inside? What's this? Out of the envelope comes a small metal badge. At a closer glance, it appears to bear the words Los Angeles Police. It's an LAPD badge. Why the hell would something like this be hidden here? There's something else inside the envelope. Out of the envelope comes an old photo. A photo of 3 men. As I stare at the photo, I recognize the man wearing the hat on the right. I saw another photo of him before in Meg's room. It's him. It's George Patrice. On the left-hand side of the photo, there's a man wearing a tuxedo. He's got a name tag pinned to his chest. That tag. It's plainly written. Oh, it's the word man. Oh, it's Michael McGrath. I see. So this is Michael McGrath. There's a worried-looking man in the center who George has his arm around. Who is that man? I stare at the man in the photo. Suddenly there's a flash of realization and I know who he is. I recall I saw him on the before. He was featured in that TV show. Oh shit, it's Hugh Speck! Well, I'll be damned. It's a young Hugh Speck. So he is actually related to all this. This photo shows just how Hugh Speck and Condor are connected. Now I think I know the meaning of the police badge too. It's for collateral and as a sign of his devotion to their cause. I take the old photo and the police badge. Oh shit. So where is the Scarlet Star? I still don't know where it is. Wow. Damn, that's bright. What's the story with this? Oh, what the? It's a framed picture of the classic cards for this. Interesting. A shadow of Condor appeared underneath the card. It's on diamond. The beak of the Condor is pointing at a card. What could it be trying to say? Do I have to do something with like the table now? What? Wait, is it in the diamond? So is it in the lighthouse that's on the roof? A picture containing a working lighthouse. There's only one place I know in this apartment that's got a lighthouse. The roof. That's it. Time to get myself up to the roof. Ooh, so you do have to do something about the roof, huh? Oh, what the light on the lighthouse is on? Oh! The light is shining from it. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, wait! Wait, there's a bird! Strange. This brick looks newer than the others. Oh! Oh wow! What the hell? That's intricate to know where, like, the diamond is. I've got it. This is it! The Scarlet Star! I finally got my hands on the Scarlet Star. The coldness of the beautifully shining jewel spreads through my hand. Item: locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. So this is the thing you've been searching for. Is it Will McGrath? And with it comes the truth of what happened all those years ago. Flashback time. My dad made a promise with Frank to enable him to leave his shady past behind. He snuck into the manager's office, cracked open the safe, and stole the Scarlet Star. He was then supposed to go to the window and signal to Frank using his flashlight. But the response to the signal never came. Then Michael McGrath arrived on the scene. He shot and killed my dad. Oh damn. Oh, that's pretty sad. Oh fuck. Oh, that's pretty sad. Maybe when he died, he was clutching this very thing in his hands. My grip on the Scarlet Star tightens as I think of my dad's dying moments. The jewel gradually starts to grow warmer in my hands. It feels as though the stone is transcending the 25 years since it was held by him, bringing us together again. As I dwell on this, I feel a warm, melting kind of sensation from it. Looks like I'll be fulfilling the requirements of that order after all. Time to get this to the one person who left who bears responsibility for Kathy's death. Huh? Who the hell? Who else is coming up here? Is that Max? Oh? Mr. Hyde. I assume I have you to blame for switching the lighthouse on, do I? Yeah, I did it all right. Then I also must assume that you entered that room. What? She went in there. Just how did you know that there was a switch inside the room in the first place? What happened to you not even knowing where that place was? I apologize, but I lied. Why did she lie? Naturally, I was aware of what the room contains too. If you knew about the hidden chamber, why did you need to lie? Let's just say I had no intention of discussing my knowledge of that room with anybody. I breathed a sigh of relief when I decided to sell off the building, safe in the knowledge that the secret would disappear once the building was demolished. I suppose, looking back, I was hoping for a little too much. I never imagined you'd take to snooping around and looking into the building's past. Then, Mr. Hyde, when you came round looking for information, I thought to myself, I can't keep hiding it if he's found out this much. So I had to decide. On the one hand, I could leave everything while still shrouded in secrecy, or I could risk letting everything come to light. It was essentially a gamble. What do you mean, a gamble? A gamble to see if you'd be able to find that room or not. So you gambled everything on me and whether I'd find it? Precisely. And it seems it ended just as I expected. What the hell? Why would she lie? What are you trying to hide? The crimes that he committed, of course. His time as Condor's ringleader, the stolen jewelry, and illegal sales. Not to mention, keeping it all under the LAPD's radar, despite one of them being involved. And lastly, the unfortunate killing of Kathy. The crimes committed by George here in this very building, they needed to be kept hidden, all of them. And I intended to do just that. I was planning to take these truths with me to the grave. But as we both can see, that proved futile. Damn, so she's like so two-faced. How did you think it would end? I was fully aware that there was little hope I'd keep everything secret. I knew that if anyone could find that room, it would be you. So you appreciated what was at your stake should you lose your gamble? Yes. But as soon as we started talking about the secret room, my mind was made up. If you found the room, I would lose my gamble, and then I'd need to let you in on everything I knew. If you failed, however, then I wouldn't need to talk to you on the subject any further. Then my gamble would have paid off. What made you think I'd find it? I knew it would take a focused individual, and you more than fitted that description. I could see it in your eyes. Damn right I'm focused. You don't think I'd waste my time looking around this place without good reason, do you? No, of course not. I was truly surprised when you came to me and told me what you knew about 25 years ago. The fact that the safecracker Michael shot turned out to be your father. I doubt anybody could have anticipated that one. Yeah, what are the odds, huh? Maybe I knew, Mr. Hyde. Even as you arrived at my room today, I knew what was going to happen. Somewhere deep down, I must have realized that you would uncover the whole thing. Tell me something, Mr. Hyde. Have you found everything you were looking for? Yeah, I think I have. Michael's 13-year-old diary, the proof that connects the LAPD and the Condor, even the Scarlet Star. I've uncovered them all. You found the Scarlet Star? Certainly did. Michael McGrath left some helpful clues behind. They led me to the hidden chamber and helped me get it. I have it now. Is that so? Here, take a look. So this is the Scarlet Star. Sure is. Your late husband didn't take the disappearance of it lightly and killed Kathy as a result. The Scarlet Star must be going missing was where this whole horrible ordeal began. Not quite. Condor's theft of the Scarlet Star in the first place is where it really started. If George Patrice were still alive, I'd be showing the thing to him, and we'd be having a very frank chat about his crimes. Oh shit, that's... damn! Is that like the basic? Is that the basic? Or like, what element is that? I'm sure you would, but as he's no longer with us, that will never happen. True. The same with Michael. You can have this back now, Mr. Hyde. What? I was only concerned with keeping it hidden, not keeping it for myself. Since you found it, you've earned the right to keep it. In fact, everything you found is as good as yours. The room and all its contents, which by extension means that disposing of it also falls to you. And are you sure about this? I am. I understand. Okay then, I suppose it's time for me to tell you everything. Dude. My hair blonde? What the fuck? Since when have I ever been blonde? Okay, wait. I have been blonde before. I bleached blonde my hair before, but not recently. My hair has not been blonde recently. Will you listen to what I have to say, Mr. Hyde? Oh! No, I had gray hair before. Yeah, it was a wig. It looked real, right? Oh my god, I was so happy with that purchase. It was like the best wig I've ever bought. All of it. Will you let me tell you about my foolishness in loving an evil man? I first met him when I was 19 years old. I was a dancer back then, and he was part of a band. I knew from the start that he was a bad person. He brought a different woman with him each time and used to keep dubious company. Despite all this, I fell for him. But as soon as we began to live together, something became very apparent to me. I knew I needed I knew I'd need to get used to dealing with times I loved him and times I detested him. The strangest thing was, the more I became accustomed to the jealousy I felt, the more my desire towards him grew. It was a very strange position to be in. Oh my god, it was not a granny wig, okay? It was a ombre wig. When he started dipping his feet into the world of crime, I began thinking that I needed to know everything he was involved in. So yes, before you say it, by keeping his wrongdoing secret, I became an accomplice. The feeling of guilt that arose from all the crimes was what chained us together. It was an ombre wig. No, no ombre, like a gradient wig. It was gray, and then it did a gradient to blue. Okay, the tips of the hair was blue, but inevitably, that wasn't a strong enough bond to keep our marriage alive. He became more and more distant from me as his feelings faded, until finally, I could see there was no hope for a future together. Eventually, he and Kathy went on to betray me and Michael. Despite having full knowledge of their intimacy, there was no fuss made. I was perfectly content to just sit back and watch, now that my feelings had subsided. But after Kathy was murdered, and I saw the taunting smile that appeared on his face, as he told me that I was going to have to keep one more secret, I finally started to realize that I made a grave mistake. I was partly responsible for the man he'd become. Oh why? I mean, she had all the stress of covering for her husband's crime, so it came to me in a flash. I was the only person who'd be able to put an end to his misdeeds once and for all. And so, on that day, I planned to shoot him using his own gun. But as it turned out, I wasn't to become a murderer that night after all. Somebody else had crept in, pointed a gun, and shot George instead. It was none other than his friend Michael. When the deed was done, he looked me in the eye before striking me down with the gun. I woke up after being out cold. The first thing I noticed was that the gun that shot George was grasped in my right hand. Now, with the lifeless body of my husband laid out before me, he had died with the most atrocious look of pain across his face. One thing went through my mind as I stared at his dead eyes. Enough. He had gotten nothing short of what he deserved for the crimes he committed. I made one final promise to his agonizing face. Then, I vowed I would keep his secrets even after his death, not tell his soul. I intended to take those secrets with me into the next life, but from then on, I felt very much like a ship, lost at sea with no lighthouse to guide me home. I drifted aimlessly in the darkness, tossed endlessly by the waves. You know what happened after that? I was arrested and held on suspicion of murder. I eventually faced a grueling trial. Despite my predicament, I remained silent and told the police and lawyers nothing. Do you know why I chose to not to reveal the truth, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, oh my god, like her husband got around. That I don't know why she did divorce him. Well, I'll tell you. I wanted them to find me guilty, that's why. I felt it was only fitting. You think a cool husband is someone that that sleeps around? The fuck? After all, I was fully intent on extinguishing George's life myself that night, but it seems the greater powers than my own were at work then. Somehow, the court found me innocent of the crime, and the money I inherited from George enabled me to buy the hotel. Part of the reason I snapped this place up was to maintain the secrecy, but I also felt that if I lived here, the lighthouse would be my guide and help me traverse the waves and survive the darkness. Looking back, maybe I was just clinging to my foolish ideas. But the fact remains, I failed in my attempt to keep what he did secret. And that brings us right back to here and now, where I'm telling you everything. And that's the end, Mr. Hyde. There's no more. I expect you're overwhelmed with anger at this foolish woman's confession, am I right? Dude, that's not a cool husband. I really wish I hadn't needed to tell anybody what I told you. You're kidding, right? I beg your pardon? Surely you've been wanting to offload this entire thing onto somebody for years. I mean, keeping all this pent up for so long and all? You must have been dying to tell anybody who'd listen. Mr. Hyde. I I admit it. You're right. I've been languishing in my guilt for what seemed like an eternity. I just couldn't see it through to the end. I know I made the decision by myself, but I just wanted to prove my love for another ahead of my own feelings. I never thought doing so could lead to this much turmoil. It's true. I've been feeling like this for quite some time now. I desperately wanted someone I could sit down and talk to. Ugh. Ugh. It's been so horrible. As I stare at Meg's crying her eyes out, I think to myself, there must be so many people around the world forced to keep burdens on their own. And one thing's for sure, I'm one of them. What? No, she's crying. She's crying because she finally let out all her pent up feelings. Knowing the truth behind my dad's death, uncovering the hidden deeds behind it, it still doesn't go far to erase the unbearable things I have going around my mind. I understand the pain she's feeling. I really do. Now she's in front of me in tears after telling me everything. After spending all that time keeping an unbearable truth to herself. What? What? Guys, she's not dying, okay? The more she cries, the easier the burden will become, though it'll never truly disappear. I suppose the least I can do is wait quietly here until she's done crying. Mrs. Patrice, if you stay there much longer, you're gonna catch your death. Here, I'll help you up. Thank you, but I'm fine, Mr. Hyde. I can stand on my own. I've never needed anybody's help. I'm gonna play Overwatch. I've no intention of changing that now. Meg stand up and I notice that there's no longer any tears in her eyes. Her eyes are now fixed on the light bursting forth from the lighthouse. We just stand and stare. Silently, we gaze up at the lighthouse. Soon, we'll be leaving this lighthouse behind forever. I wonder if I'll be okay without it to guide me through the darkness. Megs continues to mutter things to herself. Did you know that Margaret is actually the French version for Maggie? So my French name would be Margaret. Well, that's what my grade 4 French teacher told me. So Oh fuck. Everybody cover your ears. You ready? Ooga! I'm unable to respond. I just continue staring up at the lighthouse without saying a word. Yeah, well, her nickname was Meg, so makes sense. Even though Megs has left the roof, I'm still standing around here. I don't feel like dragging myself back to my room. I decided to take one last trip to the 4th floor. But it's dark. Why would you go to the 4th floor when it's really dark? Oh, I'm going back to my dad's, like, murder, like the room that he was murdered in. I enter the room 406, open the curtains. I brush aside the dust that was covering the window and peer outside. Through the dirty window, I observe the scene beyond. It's cold, damp view, so it's the cold, damp view I'm so accustomed to seeing, the picturesque city at night. I never thought I'd see the last view my dad ever laid eyes on. But of course, what my dad saw must have been slightly different. 25 years have passed since my dad was killed. I'm now at the age he was then, standing in the same room and looking out the same window. What did he see when he stared out through it? What was he expecting to see? I may have uncovered what happened then, but I'll never know what he was thinking. There was one thing I know for certain, though. He was standing by this window because he made a choice. A choice which was made with me and my mom in mind. I closed the curtains and let the last memory of my dad rest at last. I mean, she did make a return, slightly. Not to jump, god damn it! It's my phone. I reach out from beneath the covers of my bed and make a move to grab the receiver. Hello? Morning, Kyle. Hey. I got a call from Ed last night. He told me everything. Seems you've been keeping things from me. He what? It's not like that. I wasn't keeping anything from you. Then why didn't you just tell me yourself? I mean, Ed going to the hospital is pretty serious and all. Oh, right. That. So who killed his dad? Oh, the one who killed his dad was the hotel manager. Yeah, so the hotel manager killed his dad and then put his dad into a freezer in the hotel for 2 days and then moved his body to like a parking lot. Ed is Kyle's boss. Jeannie is Kyle's mom. Oh, right, that. Hey, I wasn't sure if it was the manager, okay, or not. You can't be certain. I have to go through the game. Stop. What else could it be? Is there something else you're not telling me? No, of course not. I don't feel it's the right time to let Mom know about the truth behind Dad's death. Guess I can't put it off forever, though. Ed told me something nice too, though. He said you're not the good-for-nothing you used to be. What's that supposed to mean? Relax. It's his way of paying you a compliment. Besides, I was really happy to hear him say it. Listen, Mom. Yes? You remember the chat we had a couple days ago? The one about why you and Dad were together? Yes, I remember. Well, I've been doing some thinking about Dad. If I can put his crimes into the past, I'd like to come and visit you. Maybe then you could tell me some more about him. I'd be happy to, Kyle. I turn on the tap, splash water on my face, throw on some clothes. Time to give Rachel a call. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. Morning, handsome. I'm done with that order. You mean you found the item? Yeah, that and the truth from 25 years ago. It's waifu number 2. Should I pass you over to Ed? No need. I'll probably come into the office later anyway. Give Ed a heads up first, though. Will do. So, guess I'll see you then. I'll be waiting, Kyle. Damn! Okay, so he is like totally flirting with Rachel. Rachel is bumped up to waifu number 1 because he's clearly hitting on her. And she is hitting on him too, so. Okay, fine. The two waifus are hitting on each other. Before I do anything else, I'd better fill in Frank on what happened yesterday. Mr. Hyde. Hi, Frank. What did you find out in the end? Did you manage to uncover anything significant? Yeah, you could say that. That's why I'm here, actually. Please, tell me what you know. I gained access to the hidden chamber Condor used for their secret sales. A hidden chamber? That's what I said. Seems there's been a secret room here ever since the place was a hotel. Wasn't easy to find though. The only way to get in was via a secret hatch in the elevator. I'm stunned. So you actually entered this chamber? Damn right I did. And not just that, I found something pretty interesting there. They should be what you're looking for. What? Here. Mr. Hyde, could this be? It's a ledger containing all the details of the jewel sales that Condor made. I believe this pretty much covers what you've been trying to find, am I right? And these? What you have there is a picture showing Hugh Speck together with Condor and an LAPD officer police badge. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this should provide you with enough evidence to nail Speck. Mr. Hyde. I thank you. What's wrong? I'm sorry, please understand how emotional this is for me. I've hoped for this day for such a long time now. It's been quite a wait. Mr. Hyde, thanks to your efforts, I now have all the proof I need to take that man down. The rest you can safely leave to me. Break a leg. Just one thing though, Frank. What is it? Once you've blown the whistle on Speck, what'll you do next? Where are you gonna go after this? What? Worried that this old man might have nowhere to go? Please, don't trouble yourself with such worries. I've got no wish to throw myself into the care of my children. In fact, after Hugh Speck's wrongdoing has been exposed to the world, I intend to move to Idaho and live my days out there. Idaho? Yes. What? Nate Yuri? What? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either. A colleague of mine from the force has a farm there. He's been telling me for years to come down and visit. It's about time I took him up on that offer. Sounds like you're all set. Oh! Wait, why did you say that the first name That the first name was Yuri and the last name was Nate. You flipped it! Let's make a deal then. I give you the proof you've been after, and you promise to send me some of the potatoes you're gonna throw down there. Deal. I'll be sure to send some your way. Aw, this is a nice conclusion to everything. Now I must be going. Now I better think about visiting an estate agency before heading to the office. Mr. Hyde! Huh? Good morning, Mr. Hyde. What's up? You seem chirpier than usual, if that's possible. Can you guess? Come on, tell me what's up. Oh, her parents probably got back together. My mom's here. She's chatting with Dad right now. Is that so? Yes. And what's more, they seem to be getting along really well. I don't want to jinx it, but this could be their second chance. Well, let's hope your luck's in. I've got you to thank for this, Mr. Hyde. Me? What did I do? Well, you and Dad talked about it, didn't you? You told him. Few families actually managed to get back together. And that there are lots that really want to but simply can't. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing I'd say. Claire? Dad! What? No, dude! Hyde is hooking up with Rachel! Well, hey there, Mr. Hyde. Hi, Sydney. Dad, where's Mom? It's no use, Claire. I don't think I can handle it on my own. I run out of things to say when it's just the two of us. Dad, Mom's not expecting the world, you know. Just be yourself. But Claire, just take it slow and try not to get flustered. Try not to rush through it. Enjoy the time you have together. Claire. Anyway, I've got to get back to the cafe. You better think about heading back too, unless you want to keep Mom waiting. Yeah, fair enough. See you later, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, bye. Three-way polygamy. No, dude, Kyle is a very cool guy. Okay, he will not do that. Stop trying to pin him as a bad person, guys. Claire walks back into the cafe. This whole thing isn't as easy as it looks. Sydney. I think you better do what Claire says. After all, these things take time. I suppose you're right. I'll give it my best shot. Dad! Guess that's my cue. Speak to you later, Mr. Hyde. Yo, Hyde. Huh? Oh, it's Tony! Word up. What's up with you, carrying your guitar around with you at this time in the morning? Got me a job. No kidding, a job? It's okay, Hyde. You don't have to get so emotional. I've got a gig. The venue's a bit small, but they picked up my act after hearing my song on the radio. I've been signed up to play from today for a whole week, you know. That's great, man. Good for you. There's just one tiny little hitch. They want me to play them something totally new on the last day. Which is cool and all, but I don't have any new material. I've been going over it in my head, but I'm coming up with zilch. Cut the crap. Stop worrying about it and just do it. What? Just do it! Oh. Well, I guess, if they're all okay with it. But I doubt they would be. I'm pretty sure that if you put your mind to it, you can write something new. You know how tough life can get. You've got a nice girl. You've even been knocked out. Surely you've got no end of subject matter to work with. You know what? You're right. Guess I'd better give it a shot. Hotel Dusk. How are you feeling after last night anyway? A lot better now. No sleep spray is gonna keep me down. How about you? How'd the treasure hunt go? Treasure hunt? I'm finished with that for now. Yeah, you done? Turns out the information wasn't entirely truthful. What do you mean? It was all devised by some shady types just to get us to play their game. So we were taken out by those same shady characters? Right. That's why I decided to get out while I still could. Better not pry into anything. Damn, that's serious stuff. So I guess all our dreams about becoming stinking rich have just gone up in smoke, huh? Guess they have. Oh yeah, Hyde. My dog looks so tired. Here, let me show you my dog. Look at how tired she's like, please. Please. No, she goes woof! The fuck? Who the fuck bucks like a chicken? Right, Bibi? You're no chicken. You're a brave little girl. The bravest dog ever, right? You protect me from bad people? Oh, such a good girl. So lazy. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be recording my demo tape tomorrow. So you got yourself a studio? Sure did. That $1,000 you gave me was plenty to set up a real sweet place. Glad to hear it. You and me both. And once I've got my sound record recorded on a demo tape, the sky's the limit. Hey John. One step closer to your dream, I suppose. Hyde, I just want you to know, as soon as I got the cash, I'm gonna pay you back every last penny. Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Cut me some slack, man. I'm being serious here. Whoa! Hello, Mr. Wolf. Long time no see. I trust you are well? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Your timing's perfect, actually. I was hoping to ask you something. What is it? Regarding your rent, I was just curious to hear when you'll be settling the total amount you still owe me. I'm sorry about that, but it's cool, because I'm going to pay it off all soon. I've got some work that's going to be bringing in the cash, so don't you worry. You'll get your rent soon enough. Now I see, you seem quite confident about it. I'm prepared to take you at your word. Please, come and see me once you're in a position to settle your debt. Thanks, Mrs. Patrice. Hey, Tony, aren't you supposed to be somewhere? Damn, you're right. I've got a split. Wish me luck. He's somewhat different from before, wouldn't you say? He is. He managed to look me in the eye and tell me straight. Much more confident. I feel a lot more inclined to believe what he says when his attitude is like that. I wonder what brought on this sudden change. You're not so different yourself, you know. Good night, Perez! What? Well, like you, he's been weighed under by problems and couldn't get any help. Now he's overcome that and you've seen the results. I see your point. Mrs. Patrice, what are you gonna do with yourself after you leave this place? I must confess I haven't really given the matter much thought. But now that you mention it, maybe it's about time I did. Part of me just wants to get out of here. Maybe on a cruise. Somewhere with a lighthouse to guide us at night. What do you think, Mr. Hyde? Maybe you'd care to join me? Oh shit, no! No, we are not jumping on that boat. This ship is only for waifu number 1 and waifu number 2, okay? There is no old lady involved in this ship, okay? I think I'll give it a miss. I'm not really one for long, drawn-out cruises. I see. Well, that's probably for the best, especially seeing as you have more pressing matters to attend to. Meaning, well, like finding a new place to live, for one. It's only you and Mr. Wolf who are yet to decide on a place. Maybe it is time I got a move on. I'd really appreciate it if you did. There's still a lot on my plate to take care of without having you to worry about. Though, I'm sure you appreciate that much more than the others would. Yeah? Anyway, I must be going, Mr. Hyde. Megs returns to her room. Okay then. Time for me to head out too. My pager. Take it easy. What's the hurry? I'll be there as soon as I can, Rachel. What am I sending? The fuck? What? Wait, what did I just put in there? Did I just chuck the... Did I just chuck the Scarlet Star into the mailbox? What did I chuck in there? Damn it, this game ended on a cliffhanger, sorta. What did I just throw in there? The fuck? Wanna see my dog sleeping? Look at her! She's like dead. Good night, Vivi. Good night, night. You're such a good girl, sleeping. Well, guys, that's about it for this series. We have finished. We have finished it. And the next stream that you're gonna see is gonna be Star Force. I've got it coming on. Can I just skip this? Like, I don't think I can skip this part. I can't skip this part. What do you mean, not Star Force? Don't you want to see me play Star Force? Like, okay, I know that the story is not as good in Star Force as compared to Mega Man Battle Network, but like, it's still on the list. Well, okay. I don't know what else to play then. Do you want me to play more detective games? I do want to play Star Force though. That has been on my list. I said I would go through and play all of the Mega Man Battle Network and Star Force series because like those are within like the same universe or kind of thing. So it's on my list to play. I'm gonna play Star Force next. Dude, he is such a lie. We apologize for this interruption, but breaking news has just come in. The Museum of Natural History has received an anonymous donation. The donation consists of a large, pristine diamond. The diamond itself is a well-known jewel, the famous Scarlet Star. It was stolen from the French jeweler Chardonnay 25 years ago in LA. Experts examining the crystal recognize it was as the Scarlet Star. Due to its distinctive appearance, it is an... Oh, I repeat. What? The Museum of Natural History has received an anonymous donation. Oh, that's what he put. Yeah, so he did put the Scarlet Star into the mailbox. Oh, okay. Well, that ties up every loose end then. That's a pretty good story. I I really enjoyed this. I was like, what was he putting in there? Because you can't see what he was holding, but it looks small. So I'd imagine it was the Scarlet Star that he put into the mailbox, and he did. Oh, playing these games always like gives me a sore throat because I talk too much since I'm reading all the dialogue. Okay, well, that's it for today. That's the end of today's stream. I have a sore throat from reading all that dialogue. This was a satisfying game. I only play good games on my channel. Okay, no, I only play games that I feel like. And most of the time they're really good games. Most of the time. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.